To the Glam Squad. If you're new on this channel, my name is Yolanda and my YouTube channel's name is Yolanda Glamcast, and thanks so much for watching. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a quick makeup tutorial for work, college students, and for moms who never have time, guys. Like, this is a makeup tutorial if you want to look like a little bit extra. I was going to say well put together, but your natural beauty is 10 out of 10, guys. Like, you're perfect, you're beautiful just the way you are, but if you want to look extra with me, keep on watching. Hello guys, and I've already moisturized my skin like off camera using a Vaseline. So right now I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. Basically, if you're doing minimal makeup, you don't need like dramatic brows. So what I'm going to do, I'll try as much as possible to do like natural brows that complements my makeup, because I don't want my brows to stand out immediately when I step into a room. People see my brows, they can say like hello. So I'm going to go ahead with a brown pencil just to do my brows. Okay, so right now I'm going to go ahead with my LA Girl Pro concealer to conceal my brows. So basically, concealing brows is for covering any mistakes that you have made that you like to conceal. And secondly, I like to conceal my brows because I'm covering these brows that are growing, because I haven't cleaned my brows for months. So right now I'm going to go ahead and just conceal my brows. Essence brow styling set. So I'm going to be using this dark brown shade. I'm going to fill in my brows just from the tail all the way up to the summer here in the midley. So basically, I like to fill my brow just like that, so that I create some transitioning color, or just to create depth on my brows. So this is what I like to do with my brows. And basically, one of the benefits of using a concealer, guys, it actually helps with bringing your brows out, guys. You'll see like my brows are going to pop. Okay, so guys, one of the benefits of using a concealer is that it actually helps to bring out the brows. And right now what I'm doing, guys, I'm actually removing the concealer with my beauty blender. It's dirty, as you can see. So basically what you do, you just pat it in like this, so the beauty blender will actually do all the work and absorb the concealer, just as you can see. So right now for the face, I'm going to go ahead and use the Stilla concealer, and this shade is Cocoa 16. So basically for the video, I'm going to be using only the concealer. So this is what the concealer looks like. So I'm going to conceal my inner areas of my eyes like here, and I'm also going to conceal my mouth area. So guys, what happens with me is that if I apply a mousse like before I actually conceal like my hyperpigmentation, like my skin, or my skin will have some dark patches like showing through the mousse. So that's why I always love to use a concealer every time when I'm using a mousse. Okay guys, so right now I'm going to go ahead with my Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse foundation, guys. I don't even know why they call it a foundation, but it is actually a foundation because we use it on our skin. But there is actually like a huge difference between a foundation and a mousse, guys. Like a mousse, guys, like it gives you like a natural finish. If you are someone who doesn't like a foundation, guys, I'll actually recommend a mousse, guys, because a mousse, it also allows your skin to breathe easily more than a foundation. And the foundation, actually, guys, you can also tell when someone is wearing a foundation, but with a mousse sometimes you might never guess, especially if a person is wearing a shade that is closer to their skin.
With all over face brush, and my shade is Expresso 72. So basically what I'm doing, I'm just dipping in like this. You know, I'm just patting the mousse and then I'm going to pat it on my skin. Just like this.
And then I'm just applying it here on my jawline, and I'm going to brush the leftovers like here on my neck. Guys, so now we are done with mousse and my skin still looks like so natural. So for the eyeshadows, I'm going to mix this eyeshadow palette and this one so that I can get at least a color that is almost like closer to my skin tone. Guys, right now I'm going to go ahead and bake my makeup using the black opal finishing powder. This powder is for controlling oil. So right now I'm going to go ahead and bake like under my eyes, my nose, chin and forehead. So basically guys, like if you are going to work, you really like to keep your oil control in check. Okay guys, so one of the things that I actually love about baking is that it awakens the under eye area as the highlighter does. So this is one of the things that I actually loved. And now I'm going to let my powder sit for about like 1 to 2 minutes. Then I'm going to dust it off. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and do my lips. Okay guys, so for the video, I'm going to be using the Avon lipsticks. And this is in shade Passion. Right now I'm going to go in with a brown pencil and contour my lips just a little bit. Okay guys, so right now I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara, and this is the mascara that I'm using. I got this mascara from China Mall. So guys, one of the things that you don't want to miss out is using a makeup setting spray. A makeup setting spray to actually make sure that your makeup stays in place, and it also helps with the makeup like sitting on your skin. So right now, as you can see, like I'm pretty sure that you can see that my makeups, it really look like makeup, but when I spray like this setting spray, the makeup is going to sit on my skin and blend with my skin. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So for the makeup setting spray, I'm going to be using this Avon makeup setting spray. So you shake